Okay, good afternoon, friends. Good afternoon. How are you all today? Fine. Have you had your lunch? Yes. Before going to start my class, I would like to introduce myself. Ajay Batula of Godshala village of Karimnagar district, a trainee teacher in government at Karimnagar. Okay, before going to start my topic, let us have a small discussion. There are many countries in the world. To which country we belongs to? India. Yes, we are the citizens of India. What do you mean by citizens? How can we acquire citizenship? By birth we can acquire. So, citizens. As a citizens of India, we are living in our country, and people of different countries live in their respective countries. How many of you know about the structure of our government and how it functions and what is the responsibilities of government? I think many of you know. Am I right? Yes. I think you are well known. You know something. But let me revise. I want to explain the basic structure and major organs of our Indian government. Okay? What is a government? What are the functions of government? And let us see how is our Indian government, structure of our Indian government and the major organs. First, let me explain you the major organs of our government. There are three major organs of our government. They are legislature, executive, and the third one judiciary. Are you all familiar with these words? Do you know anything about these words? Okay, let me explain. Legislature, it is one of the most important organ of our government. The major function of legislature is making laws, and the role of executive is implementation of laws, and the major function of judiciary is to administer justice and interpreting laws. Okay, are you all following? Yes. Is it clear? Yes. Then, as you know, we see that there are three levels of government in our India. That is central government, state government, and local government. Is it clear? Yes. So at each level has these three important functions and these three important organs to function. The legislature at the center is called Parliament. What is? And at the state level, it is called assembly. And at the local level, we have local bodies. At the village level, Gram Panchayat, and block level, Mandal Parishad, and at the district level, Jilla Parishad. Are you all following? Yes. The major function of legislature is making laws. So the legislature at the central is called parliament. Parliament is the supreme legislative body at the center. So in parliament there are two houses, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. As you know, elections are held every 5 years in our country. The members of parliament, the members of Lok Sabha are directly elected by the people of our country, and the Rajya Sabha members are elected by the legislative members of all states and the union territories through a system of proportional representation. And the parliament has the authority to make laws for the entire country, as it is the supreme legislative body at the center. For example, 1986 educational policy, we know, and also the right to education. These laws which are passed by the parliament are applicable for the entire country. Are you all following? Same as like the state assembly. As you know, at the state level we have assembly as the legislature. In it has the authority to make laws for the state only. Its power is confined to the state only. And at the local level, in the village Grama Sabha and in the respective bodies of Mandal Parishad and also Jilla Parishad. In this way the legislature functions. Then executive. It is the chief organ of the government. Do you know how does the government forms? By elections. The executive at the center. The executive at the center is government, central government. Central government. Let us see how central government forms. Central government after the elections, the president invites the party which gets majority in the Lok Sabha to form government and appointed a person who got high majority in the elections. In that way, the Prime Minister is appointed by the President, and on the advice of Prime Minister, the President appoints Council of Ministers. So the government is nothing but Prime Minister and his Council of Ministers at the central. It is also called cabinet. The central government is nothing but Prime Minister and his Council of Ministers. These are responsible for the governance of country. Okay, are you all following? Yes. Prime Minister and Council of Ministers. You know, What is the current government at the center? BJP led NDA government, as headed by our current Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And Council of Ministers, you know what is a ministry? There are different ministries in our government. For example, could anyone tell? Pani? Okay, Home Ministry and Railway Ministry. Environmental, Finance, Civil Aviation Ministry, Irrigation Ministry, Road Transport Ministry. So different ministries are there. So the ministries are headed by the Council of Ministers. They are headed by our Prime Minister. So they are responsible for taking decisions and forming different policies of our country. And also programs. Pani, stand up. Please tell me some of the programs and policies which are being implemented by our current central government. Okay. 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 At the state level also, the government headed by Chief Minister and his Council of Ministers. Each ministry is headed by different Council of Ministers. They form different policies for the welfare of the people, and the same implementation takes place. And there are bureaucrats plays an important role in implementing these policies. Bureaucrats, nothing but civil servants, IPS officers. They are together responsible for the governance of our country and for the welfare of our country. So as like the central government at the center and the state government implements different policies and laws at their respective levels and takes responsibility of welfare of the people. Are you clear? Okay, thank you.